Okay, where were we going? St. Petersburg, that sounds good. Y'all, it has been a hot minute since I recorded one of these. Before I get into that, I just want to note, I really like this city theme. It's very bouncy. I've said this before, but you should go listen to the music. It's good. Anyway, God, it has been a second since I recorded one of these videos. Oh boy, an image hole. Get in the image hole. I gotta get back in the swing of things, vis-a-vis talking while playing video games, figuring out where this thing's supposed to go. I maybe shouldn't be doing one of the bigger pieces, but that's not where that goes. But I already am, so it's fine. So part of the reason why I haven't, why I haven't worked on Pandora's box videos in a minute is because I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring, like so much Elden Ring. Last month, at time of recording anyway, a friend of mine PayPal'd me some money to buy a copy as a birthday present, which was very nice of them. And I've been playing it for a few hours, mostly every day, not quite every day. And it's hard to want to do anything else when I would rather be playing video games. And Elden Ring is a pretty good one, it turns out. It's a lot of fun. But also, I think I figured out where this goes. I hope I don't get another one wrong, so I don't have to start this over. But line this up. There we go. But also, my sleeping schedule has been wildly out of whack, and I clicked on the wrong piece, but I'm gonna put it here anyway. Cool. That worked. But yeah, my sleeping schedule has been extremely scuffed, and I'm only just now starting to get it back to something even approaching reasonable. Where on earth does this thing go? I remember having problems with this exact same part of this puzzle on my practice playthrough several months ago. But anyway, the reason my sleep schedule has been so off is because a couple weeks ago, it had God, words are hard. Words are hard when you're trying to solve puzzles at the same time. I've talked about this. Does this go here? It does go there. Okay. So, up until, again, a couple weeks ago, we had been having problems with our AC. It wasn't working properly, and I thought it was just because it was struggling in the heat, but no, it just wasn't. It just like straight up wasn't working at all. So one of my roommates was like, hey, I contacted the landlord. He's gonna bring some people over in the morning and they're gonna work on it and hopefully fix things. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let me try and finish this puzzle and I will resume this extremely riveting story. I thought I saw where I was gonna put it. Normally with these image holes, you don't like overlap two particular pieces that you've already done. So like this isn't gonna go in the same area as like that, for instance. It's gonna go somewhere else. And I think it's supposed to be near the bottom here. Perfect. Spasa na Krovi Church, photographed by Emily. Oh god, it's chugging. I'm sure y'all are gonna notice that. Anyway. So I normally, up until recently anyway, my sleep schedule is I tend to stay up pretty late into the evening, like I say into the evening, but it's more like in the morning. I tend to stay up till like 5 or 6 in the morning-ish, and then I wake up sometime in the afternoon. That's just what works for me. This is how I go about things in my day-to-day life. But I decided, when the landlord was coming over to work on the AC, I decided, you know what, I'll just stay up all night. Instead of going to bed earlier than usual, I'll just, I'll do the power move of staying up all night and meeting them in the morning. Surely it's not going to take that long to fix the AC, right? I was mistaken. It took that long to fix the AC. They were there for like, They were working on it for like 3 hours, during which time I was getting progressively more tired and unable to go to bed because I had to, you know, stick around to make sure things were going okay. And it turns out there was kind of a lot wrong, both with the AC and with other things in our house. So that AC unit that we have, it got installed in like 2012 or something like that, and the guys who were working on it surmised that maybe nobody had ever, like, cleaned out the vents, so they were extremely clogged and not doing their job properly. And on top of that, it turns out we were also having water heater issues, so they had to replace one of the pipes in that, and then also we had to replace some of the air filters in our house, which I was going to do, but it just slipped my mind. So, they had to work on a lot. And all that stuff is fixed now, and our AC works, thank God. You don't want to deal with summer here without AC, where I live. But that threw my sleep schedule off by quite a bit. There was a good stretch of like a week and a half where I was like falling asleep in the afternoon and waking up like late at night, which didn't feel very good. But this is the Nicholas II Equestrian Egg by Carl Faberge and Victor Aarne. That's right, it's one of the Faberge eggs. But I think I've finally started getting to the point where I'm waking up at reasonable hours. But ever since that whole incident, I have generally been quite sleepy, and I'm not a fan of that. But, excuse me, I am a fan of my AC working. So I'll take what I can get, including hint tokens. Okay, Rotascope. All the outside pieces are on the inside, and they're also upside down. So it needs to be like that, but on the outside. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. That might be a tall order, especially since it's been a hot minute since I've made one of these. But, we'll see what we can do, I guess. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay. We're good. I think I can get the rest of it from here. Perfect. King Gustavus III of Sweden, with Brothers, by Alexander Rosiln. Just chilling with the boys, as one does. You know, I forgot when I clicked on the city to look at any new, and see if there were any new puzzle types, but I don't think there are. I don't think there's going to be any new ones introduced for quite a while, which is fine. Alright, an overlap. These ones are much more my speed. As soon as I can figure out where the hell this goes. Obviously a water fountain is involved, so I think it'll be near this area, but let's see. Got that one in one, nice. I had other stuff I wanted to talk about, but... Oh, nice. But it seems to have slipped my mind. I think one of my roommates just got home from doing whatever it was they were doing. Anyway, I guess I can talk about Elden Ring? Sure, that seems fine. But, yeah, as I said... Oops. I did say oops, but also, like I said earlier, I've been greatly enjoying my time with it. I passed the 100-hour mark on my save file a few days ago. Actually, probably more like several days ago at this point. And It just seems like I'm showing no signs of stopping anytime soon, which is fine with me when I'm enjoying myself this much. I've played the other Souls games a lot, but I am certain I have not exceeded the 100-hour mark in any single of my other play files, except maybe for my original Bloodborne file, since I went through most of the Chalice dungeons on my own, and then I streamed doing all of the Chalice dungeons again. You should go watch that playthrough, by the way. I think it's pretty good. Shameless plug, shameless plug, shameless plug. But yeah, there's just a lot of game here in Elden Ring. There is so much video game. It is wild how much game there is. I'm doing a well, my stats are spread kind of weird, but I'm mostly doing like a Dex Faith build, and that's working out for me. Fountain in front of a Russian palace. Artist unknown. But yeah, I'm doing a Dex Faith build with the Winged Scythe as my main weapon. I found that pretty early on, and I've been using it for basically the whole game. But I also like to switch to the Godslayer's Greatsword sometimes, because that weapon's pretty fun. I tend to not use heavy weapons very much in these games, because I like having my mobility, but I cannot deny that big sword bonks are pretty fun. Nice. I went for Dex Faith because I had spoiled myself some on Elden Ring long before I actually played it, and I knew that I wanted to make use of dragon incantations because they seem pretty fun, and I was correct. They are in fact pretty fun. It's so nice to just like walk up to a boss and breathe Scarlet Rot breath on them and, get them rotted. Or if they're like immune or especially resistant to it, even just using like Frost Breath or something else on them, or pelting them with Black Flame from a distance, which is not a dragon incantation but is also really good. And yeah, it's just nice. It's nice having a lot of options for different situations. And for Spirit Ashes, I've mainly been using the oh, hold on, let me solve this puzzle real quick. Bridge of Kisses by Elena Lokshina. Nice, another hint token. And we're halfway through solving this city. So let me go ahead and save. Ooh. Okay, let me pause this story here, see if I can solve this. Gotta focus here. Some of these shapes are weird, can be difficult to know where they're supposed to go. But these are shoes. That is very correct. Nope. Let's see, we're running out of time here. Yeah, that goes there. That goes there. I'm close. Yeah, hey! Did it in less than a minute. Street Musicians, also by Elena Lokshina. It's pretty rare for this game to feature the same artist in a puzzle more than one time. Can't think of another instance of that off the top of my head. But anyway, we know where the piece is now, but of course we're going to solve all the other puzzles first. You know how this goes. Let's see. I want to get back to talking about Elden Ring, but I also want to focus on this Rotascope puzzle. because I know for a fact I'm gonna have a hard time with it. This is not correct at all. Let me... There, okay. Let me start this over. I don't think I was handling that very well in general. This needs to go here. Let me get that in the correct position, rotate that, there we go. Perfect. Portrait of Peter the Great by Sir Godfrey Kneller. Man, why is this screen chugging so bad? I don't know. I don't have anything else going on right now. Usually when I record videos, I close everything else out that I'm doing so that I don't have to worry about like performance issues or whatever. Okay. This Jesse's strips might take a minute because this is like a snowy scene and the lines are kind of fuzzy. But I will persevere regardless. There we go. Where was I with my Elden Ring talk? I don't remember. It's hard to keep track of your thoughts while you're recording videos if you get distracted and start talking about other things. Such are the perils of this particular hobby. I know I was talking about dragon incantations and faith in general. My stat spread is kind of a mess. But I can always respec if I really want to, or feel like I need to fix it or whatever. I'm fairly certain I've explored almost everything on the map. Well, locational spoilers, I guess, but... I thought I knew where this... Oh, that was lucky. Okay, cool, I'll take that. We take those. Anyway. Locational spoilers for Elden Ring, I guess, but... I'm fairly certain I've uncovered almost the whole map in terms of like dungeons and bosses and stuff. I spent my last play session yesterday just going through the consecrated snowfield, mopping up stuff there. Really? That doesn't go there? Interesting. Oh, it goes there. Okay, that makes sense. That goes there, which also makes sense. We're making a lot of sense here. Dang, I'm cleaning up. But, before I move on and progress things too much further, I want to solve this puzzle. Anichkov Bridge. Artist unknown. But, I know before I do much else, I want to go back to the sewers under Lindell, because I know I've missed some stuff down there, and I want to figure out what exactly that might be. Let's see. I'm looking for where this shape might be. I'm using this shape to search for it. I know where that chair goes. Oh, here we go. You know, I thought I would be having a harder time than I have been, because I haven't recorded a Pandora's Box video in like 2 weeks, but I thought I would take longer to get back into the swing of things vis-a-vis puzzle solving in this particular fashion. But no, things are going pretty okay, I think. Nice. I'm tempted to record a couple of videos, and I might do that, but I think I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a break in between sessions, just to give my wrist a rest, so I don't, like, mess it up like I did in my practice playthrough. I don't want to get carpal tunnel over video games, you know? Life is too short to be dealing with carpal tunnel, especially from video games. Where does this vase go? Or is it a vase? Okay, so is there a difference between a vase and a vase? Like, is a vase fancier than a vase? What is the difference? I've never been clear on that. Someone please elucidate if you can. And also tell me where this dang vase goes. Vase. I don't know. I just always default to vase because vase sounds kind of, I don't know, snooty, I guess. Especially for everyday use. Like, a vase isn't something that you're just gonna have decorating your house. You're more than likely going to have like a vase. I guess it is a difference of like fanciness levels. Where on earth does this thing go? It goes there. I was gonna lose my mind for a second there, trying to determine where on earth that vase goes. This feels like a corner piece, and it technically was. Watercolor of Alexandra Feodorovna's Study by Premazzi. That is an astounding level of detail, good lord. Hey! Save that real quick. And we'll do this last focus point to close out this city. And I like this one a lot. I just like it a lot. It's very pleasing. It's got a lot of good shapes. That's not where that goes. Maybe there? We'll circle back to that one. That definitely goes there, though. Weird. Nice. Let's see. Just gotta follow the contours of these bits of wall, ceiling, something like that. You know what I mean. Nice. Dome of St. Isaac's Cathedral, photographed by Gregor Schmid. And that is St. Petersburg.
While Titania slept, a group of actors rehearsed a play nearby. Puck decided to watch and perhaps play a trick on them. When one actor, Nick Bottom, wandered off from the others, Puck saw his chance for another bit of mischief and changed Bottom's head into that of an ass. The other actors ran away in terror. When Titania awoke, the first creature she saw was the transformed Bottom, and she fell immediately in love. Find the piece that shows Nick Bottom.
All right, next stop, Brazil.